And I started working on another one that I thought would be cool.
Okay.
It's from Pearl Jam, from the era of all the guys are going to be getting together, so it's kind of a cool... it's an elderly woman behind a counter in a small town. The name of the song's really long.
That's the name of the song?
That's the name of the song.
Okay. Studio version, I guess, just so I can get familiar with the song.
The strum, I wasn't quite... I was playing with the other guitar, so I don't use a pick, so I was just kind of doing C9.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what's really happening here, and this is a really common thing in these types of songs, or I mean, not in these types. When you these three chords, when they use D, C, and G together, frequently, I'll have to listen again a little careful. I'll check a live one too, because, oh, wouldn't probably happen in this case. Okay, but a lot of times this finger stays on D the whole time. That's why it's a C with an added ninth. So it goes to this right, and then they add the, yep. So no, so those two fingers go to those bass notes. Cause see,
those right here
on the 3rd fret. Now it's very fast strumming. We'll get back to that in just a second too. But the key here on this, so your 3rd finger needs to be on D.
3rd finger on.
Wait, your ring finger's on the wrong string. There you go. Yeah, and it's going to stay there on all 3 of these chords.
Okay.
So when you go to C and G, what's going to happen? Yeah, you're going there, and your 1st finger has to go to right. And then your 4th finger adds a high G onto it. So you actually do have to make room on the 1st string. Yeah. So that's the C with the added ninth, and then the G. So what happens is you hear this droning of these two notes. On both the C and the G chord. Not on the D chord. So the D chord you hear is normal. Yeah. Yeah. Bring your wrist down just a little bit. You're getting a little choky grip there. Yeah. Right. It should make it a little easier to get your 4th finger crank in there. Yeah.
Okay. I was doing the C, my C9.
And so as quickly as these chords change, right? So the C9 you were playing, go back to C, the way you were playing it, wouldn't be that. It would have your 4th finger would have to be on D.
Oh.
So it's on the wrong string.
This one?
Yeah. So see, the added ninth means we add the 9th note of the scale, which in the case of C, is D.
I like the way you did
but that's the way, right? And see, this is a much harder change. I mean, to get fast from this to this, well, see, the thing is, this finger is going to waste here because this finger is covering it up higher, right? So that's what happens when people play this chord. They either go to it leaving this finger here and leaving this string open, or adding the high G on there, which they then keep both of those notes when they go to the G chord. So it's much easier changes than you thought, or than I mean, less motion. Going on with that. Okay, and. But the trick to the strumming of this is, and you were doing something really good there. That was you were hitting the chords just when they changed, but you hear faster strumming going on behind them, right? And the question is, how many beats do you hear of these fast beats on each chord? Is it groups of 2, 3, 4, 5, or what?